Right, I've not recorded for a week. Where were we? Oh yeah, Power Soulbeast. This may be a weird comparison, but I've always kind of considered Power Soulbeast to be to raid builds what Mario is to Smash characters. I don't know. It feels like it's a total all-rounder that has access to a little bit of everything. There's not a lot to say as far as playstyle goes, it's pretty straightforward. You stay merged at all times and use your good skills more or less off cooldown, which is in fact most of them, except for this twat. Then you weapons her up regularly and presto, you're doing it correctly. The only thing to take note of is that you want to use Sikkim shortly before all of your big burst damage skills, like Axe 5 and Worldly Impact. And maybe also that you need to make sure to not accidentally cancel half of your skills. This build in particular has a tendency to do that. Power Soulbeast's inherent standout is its impressive burst damage, making it excel in fights that can take advantage of it, such as Clophosaur with the short phases or Deimos with the damage buff. But it also has a far more interesting quality, in that it's one of the most customizable, if not the most customizable raid build out there. First off, your weapon choice. The only weapon that's pretty much non-negotiable right now is having a main hand axe, just because Axe 2 is so busted at the moment. But outside of that, you can happily take Greatsword or Warhorn, which come with their own little quirks. Greatsword has this fun combo where you go 2, then 5, which resets your 2, and that one buffs your next skill, usually something big like Worldly Impact. It also comes with a really long free block if you want that. Warhorn, meanwhile, can allow you to play fully ranged between it and Longbow while offering some extra utility. If you take it, Spotter, and maybe Moa Stance, you can do Fury for your subgroup, which can occasionally help. You can maybe still make Dagger work with Axe Warhorn plus Dagger Axe, but I make no promises. Also, Rip Sword, who never got buffed. Sad times. Second, pets. You always want a ferocious one, there's no exceptions to that, and there's really 3 that are relevant. The Red Moa, which is the current highest DPS, the Rock Gazelle, which is closely behind and offers extra CC, and the Arctidus. Yeah, that one's a bit obscure, but it's the safety option because it's not that far off and it has an emergency invulnerability skill on it, which is nice. Third, utility. Longbow already has a really good push, which is sometimes relevant, and beyond that, Frost Trap is just a free slot to replace. And you can do a lot with that free space. Stance Share lets you hand out stab and large amounts of cleanse. In fact, that trait is actually better damage in a lot of situations, even if you're just using it for one wolf pack. Other options include more CC, a long immobilize, a decent res, the rare AoE Sunbreak, and another Invome. For that one, just make sure you ask for a toughness check in raids, because you're already getting free toughness from Beast Mastery, so it's easy to accidentally go over. You can also make yourself quite self-sufficient. There's no downside to Potent Ally anymore, so Warhorn, Moa Stance, and Dagger 3 lets you do big chunks of your own boons by yourself. There's also some merit to the other trait lines, but I'm already over time here. Your survivability is pretty solid baseline, and can be shored up easily in ways I've mentioned earlier, without having to invest any stats into it at all.